Hello, baby gangsters. This is Calvin, also known as Orman. This is my first ever playthrough of Genshin Impact. Where am I? I am in Liyue, and I think that's because I was probably farming some stuff, but we actually have to go to the Grand Bazaar and up in Sumeru City. Let's go. Continuing on with Act 5 today, I'm not sure exactly at what point, you know, how long this quest is, how long it will be. Oh, the Grand Bazaar's below. Yeah, of course. It's the where everyone hangs out. It's where Nilou is. But usually, for some reason, with my stuff, like if it's a 4-hour quest, you can expect it to take maybe like 5.5. God help me if it ever comes down to being a 7-hour quest, because guys, that's like a 10-hour quest for Calvin. Let's drop. Let's go. So I wonder if it is who we're talking. Oh no, it's Alhaitham and Sino over here. Yeah.
All right, everyone is here.
How did everything go? Any luck with your missions?
Let's report back one by one. I'll start first. We've made the necessary modifications to the Akasha terminal. In addition, the props required are also ready.
Okay.
I'll go next. The Traveler and I went to Party's DI. The situation was a bit complicated, but we found Tighnari. Unfortunately, he was wounded during a fight.
Oh, it was crazy.
Who was behind it?
Sino right away hears Tighnari's hurt. Who did it?
Well, that's the tough part. What should I say, Traveler? The Fatui or the Balladeer?
I think the Balladeer. I think he's shifting away from the Fatui a little bit with this. Like right away, Sino's like, who did it? Tell me who, right now.
After some back and forth, we confirmed that the doctor has left Sumeru by boat. He has something urgent to attend to back in Snezhnaya. So, we've successfully removed the doctor from the picture. Also, Tighnari's already resting, so he'll be okay.
Good.
Yeah, no, it's good. It was an incredible time, an incredible battle. Like, the whole scene was, like, incredible. And then, like, back-to-back fighting with them in the courtyard. While I didn't do very well in the battle, it was still an incredible scene. And then after that, we had the freaking lightning with Scaramouche as well.
Tighnari also asked us to tell you this message. Trust your own senses and experience.
Of course, Paimon remembers this, yeah.
All right. I'll remember that.
It's like all Sino's like Sino like doesn't let down his walls for anybody, right? But like his walls crumble when you mention Tighnari.
Everything also went smoothly on my side. The Eremites should have arrived at their destination by now.
Cool.
To avoid alerting the quarry, they will stay there for now.
I can't believe you actually got so many Eremites into Sumeru City.
It's all thanks to Rahman and his brave team, as well as their bold strategy.
It appears to have been very effective. I'm glad to hear it. Well, is that everything? Okay, this meeting is adjourned.
Huh? Wait, you mean that's it?
Well, what else is there to discuss?
Shouldn't you end with some words of encouragement? You know, to fire us up now?
Personally, I'd rather we all go home and get some rest.
I mean, not a bad idea. Resting up.
I'll hate them. You... Ugh.
Oh, and if you wanted someone to say something to that effect, then I must reiterate that I'm here to strategize and not to lead. So you should find someone more suitable to do that.
But I thought all of you Akademiya big shots were great speakers.
Then I should remind you that I'm the scribe.
I love that even though, like, this is why the writing's so good. Even though we've gone to a point that everyone's working together, there's still gonna be a tiny bit of bickering. Of course there is.
I know that. So what?
You know what I mean? It wouldn't make sense if there wasn't any bickering between these three.
The scribe is responsible for recording meetings.
Us looking at each
not
other.
Speaking.
Fine, whatever. Well, Sino doesn't seem to be much of a talker either. I guess
here's
that
the music
leaves it
coming
to
in.
my employer.
So us, we're the leader?
Employer?
Yep, the Traveler hired me.
She asked for a smile as her payment. Yeah, we're gonna reveal this right now.
That's right.
Oh, she doesn't mind.
Come on, boss. What do you have to say for the team?
That's someone who's very secure with themselves.
Yeah, say something to boost morale.
Oh, this is cool. Let me think.
Huh? What are you all doing here?
Nilou?
Oh,
It is.
it's
Fantastic.
Nilou. Hey, everyone. I'm not disturbing you, am I?
No, not at all.
Not at all. I was
There we go.
actually just about to go find you.
Judging from the group and all your serious faces, you were discussing something important, weren't you?
Possibly.
But
But you also look like you're up to no good. Seems pretty interesting.
Welcome, Nilou. Would you like to join us?
Huh? Join you? You mean you also want to discuss something important with me?
Man, like again, I talked about her hair color before, but it's the one thing that like it just like strikes me every time she shows up.
Yes. Something very important. Nilou, are there any breaks in your performance schedule in the upcoming days?
Huh? Wait, you're seriously inviting me?
Inviting her? Nilou is shocked at first, but isn't long before she's bubbling with excitement and anticipation.
I can't believe my ears. You are truly the bravest and most
so
passionate
cool.
people of Sumeru. Well, that I've ever met.
And of course, Nilou would love this. Like, of course, she'd be inspired by this.
Oh, right. The Traveler and Paimon are not from Sumeru, but you are awesome as well.
You forget, Paimon lives on praise.
That's right.
Yeah, it's right. It's very right.
I must admit that I'm a little scared, but I'll try my best for Lesser Lord Kusanali. If I can somehow use my abilities to help you, then count me in.
Great stuff. Honestly,
Remember,
great stuff.
Believe in yourself.
And it makes sense. Like, it makes sense that Nilou will be on our side in this.
Okay. I'll get my friends at the Grand Bazaar to help us tomorrow.
Someone who is like very much like has had altercations and run-ins with the Akademiya before.
Just remember not to say too much. Be discreet.
Yep, you got it.
All the preparations are done. Now, can we finally conclude this meeting?
Yeah, tomorrow we're going to save a god.
So, have you thought up what you'd like to say?
It's hard to
boss?
believe everything that has happened till now, and our actions will bring change to many things tomorrow. That is beautiful.
Yep. It's a grand plan and we're all super awesome.
That's right, so here we go. Just get a good night's sleep, everyone. I don't know what that actually hit me pretty hard, man. It's a good saying. It's a good expression.
Well said. A good night's rest before an operation can be the difference between success and failure.
Heck yeah.
Thankfully, I've had my place to myself recently. It's been nice and quiet.
So he stays with someone as well.
Uh-huh.
Oh, nothing.
It's okay to admit you have a roommate.
Sleep so we can be up early tomorrow.
Okay. So I guess that means it's time to say goodnight.
This is so cool that we recruit Nilou.
Yep. Good night, everyone.
Night, Paimon. Another little part of this quest complete. So wait until 8 o'clock to 12 the next day. Okay. So let's go 8 o'clock to 12. So where is... around here? Yeah, like I'm actually like, I love the way, again, this is no surprise with Genshin, but like the way they write their characters in this is always so well done. But the way they're doing this now is most impressive to me because it's just...
The Akademiya's Jnagarbha day. We can finally put our plan into action.
Heck yeah. Yeah, no...
Haytham should be waiting for us. Let's go to the Akademiya and find him.
Sorry for interrupting you, Paimon. Yeah, no, like the idea that like, you know, we were able to recruit Nilou so easily, it's like, it makes sense. They built up that fact that like she has had run-ins with it. If you done her story quest especially, you know how much she feels when it comes to the Akademiya. It's very, very like cool that they remember that detail, or that they use that detail, because of course they remember that detail. That's like one of the reasons I really do love doing story quests sometimes, like before the Archon quest, and everyone does it differently, but for me, I love like having like extra added context to some situations as well. Like you would get that she doesn't really like the Akademiya, no matter what, from doing the actual main quest, especially the festival quest. But I love having the added quest where we did like the 100% against the Akademiya as well. I'm currently in the 5.0 update, by the way. This is the 5.0 update. I'm not going to be looking at anything to do with the 5.0 update in this video, and I want to explain why, and that is because we are in the flow of something here, and I don't want to break the flow of this Archon quest, if you get what I'm saying. Like, we could totally have taken a full-on break, but I feel like if I went off to do like this is one of those times, like I feel like there was a natural breaking point, right? But like they mentioned like the festival, they mentioned doing all this stuff. I feel like I just don't want to interrupt the flow just right now. Other times like we definitely will interrupt the flow, but I feel like I want to give my full attention to like what update aspects I can look at, the free 5-star, all this stuff. I definitely want to look at all that stuff, you know? And we will look at all that stuff at some point. If that makes
Hello,
sense.
you two. Sleep well?
Oh, Haytham, thank you so much. I slept so well. Oh, Paimon didn't, though.
Paimon got too nervous thinking about today and didn't fall asleep until the sun was almost out.
That's the worst, by the way. Like, again, it's as a kid, it wasn't too bad because, like, I could run on freaking, you know, jelly tots and cups of tea. But, like, now I'm like if I can't get to sleep within like 10 minutes of when I hit the pillow and close my eyes, like it is this like feeling of like you feel kind of disoriented, right? It feels really weird.
Naturally, I slept just fine. After all, a good rest should be considered part of the plan.
Yeah, we
since
get it. The
energy is
reason
an
you're so
important
pretty
resource.
is because you sleep well.
You just want to show off how calm you are.
Paimon, you're very tired right
It's
now.
crucial to dissipate any tension before we execute our plan.
Okay.
The only thing you're doing is being annoying.
See, Paimon would pick a fight with a potted plant. So, like, you know, now that she's tired, you're gonna get a few more fights.
Anyway, do you need me to go over the game plan again?
Yeah, confirm everything again.
Our target is Grand Sage Azar's office. Everyone in the Akademiya knows that's where the Grand Sage's console is. Only they can operate it. Many restricted commands and operations are executed via that console. I'm sure that console has a way to free Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Okay, cool.
You know, Hyman's been thinking, what kind of technology could let the sages imprison even a god?
That isn't something they could have accomplished with their scholarly talents alone. In the Sanctuary of Surasthana, there's a device of Greater Lord Rukadevata's that she once used to isolate herself while meditating. 500 years ago, the Grand Sage at the time modified the device so that it could no longer be controlled from the inside. They were effectively trapping one god with the power of another.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay.
So, how are we gonna get to the Grand Sage's office?
Don't forget, today is Jnagarbha Day, arguably the most important day to the Akademiya. The sages and core Akademiya personnel are busy loading the latest batch of research developments and legal decrees into knowledge capsules so that they can be entered into the Akasha. All the Darshan's researchers have their noses to the grindstone, and the Akademiya's grounds are flowing with all sorts of people. It's the perfect time for an infiltration.
Okay.
When the Grand Sage leaves his office to supervise the entering process, that's our cue to access the console and free the Dendro Archon.
When you put things that way, the plan is a bit unrefined.
Well, yes. That's just the visible side of our plan, after all.
Look at this man bursting out of his shirt.
If precedence holds, the Akademiya should have already started preparing for Jnagarbha Day.
Everyone should be in position. All that's left is for us to lead the
Oh man,
charge.
this is exciting. This is so exciting. We're gonna like free to heat it this way.
Let's go.
So are we just gonna walk in through the front door?
Oh, that'd be
or...
Yes. Were you expecting a stealthier approach?
I'm kind of excited, man.
Paimon can't think of a good comeback. Alright, it's all on Alhaitham if things go south.
Paimon, one of the strongest things you've ever done is acknowledge that you didn't have a comeback. That's it. That takes a lot of strength. The team we have right now is probably like, in terms of like the one I know how to use the most since we're going into like some deeper battles, is the A team, I would say, which is currently this team right now. Now it can change. We can, you know, the great thing is we can swap Farazan for like Xingqiu at any point as well. But this is the team I'm using, especially when we're getting into the later stages of an Archon quest. It just makes sense. It makes perfect sense to have to have our A team.
Scribe?
And when I say A team, by the way, I don't mean like the team that is the best team. I mean the team that I know for a fact, even if I'm terrible, I can do the most damage with. Even if I'm bad, Kazuha just rips through things. But like, you know, he's like almost like no thoughts sometimes. I can just use Kazuha no problem. You know what I mean? I have so many characters, Nahida, Xiao, you know, all these characters who are absolutely incredible. So like, it's yeah.
Please, wait. Are you Scribe Alhaitham?
Calm down, Paimon. Yeah, we have to act
That's me.
natural.
Is something the matter? I'm in a hurry.
No. I was just surprised to see you here. I had heard that the sages were looking for you not long ago, but I didn't know what for. And, also, please don't bring outside guests into the Akademiya.
This isn't looking good. We were noticed.
Outside guests? How did you arrive at such a conclusion? Your groundless inference shames the Haravatat Darshan.
What did you say? I'm the top student in Haravatat, and I earned 3rd place at the last Inter-Darshan debate. Don't look down on me.
It seems Alhaitham knows exactly what to say.
That wasn't my intention. As your Haravatat senior, I just assumed that you possessed a greater aptitude for critical
Jesus.
thinking.
I just assumed you were smarter, boy.
Look, based on what you already know, the purpose of my return and the reason they're here should be obvious.
Is that so? Wait a moment. Let me think. Don't tell me the answer. The sages search for you. A blonde-haired traveler.
Oh, Lord.
Outside guests. So, from the start, the sages weren't looking for you, but this traveler? And you were gone from the Akademiya for so long because...
Hey, shh. Yes, you've proven yourself as the top student in Haravatat.
Oh, Alhaitham, very good.
surmise
He
you've
found
arrived
us.
at
Yeah,
the
he
correct
found us. We're the
conclusion.
prisoners.
As I expected. Please, forgive me. I wasn't thinking clearly just now. Thank you for getting me back on track.
Stop clapping.
It's nothing. We'll be on our way then.
All right. Thank you for your contributions to the Akademiya, Scribe.
Really good, Alhaitham. Really good. That's someone who knows the ins and outs of this, like, you know, of the Akademiya, right? That's someone who knows his stuff.
What the heck just happened now? What did he just guess?
I'm afraid I don't know either.
You have no idea?
He convinced himself of whatever truth he came up with. That is the so-called pride of a scholar. If someone questions their academic facility, they will instantly feign understanding to keep up appearances.
We know this, they've shown this so far to be true because one of the things the Akademiya always tries to get across is the idea that they are smarter than everyone else and they try to control that knowledge so they can never be seen as anything less than, you know, they have to always seem like they're in control, right? And that's why they control media in that way.
Nowadays, the Akademiya is rampant with this type of scholar. Their obvious farces of intellect only serve to highlight themselves as fools.
Yep. And I think I agree with that. It's like the smartest thing you can do is realize you're not always the smartest person in the room and try to learn from people in the room with you. Asking questions is always a really good thing. The people who like always want to be right all the time, probably not the best idea. You know, sometimes people are going to know something more about a topic than you will.
Wow. So there are special ways to deal with smart people. We don't even need to make up our own excuses.
Great look at the Paimon.
We shouldn't waste any more time. It would be problematic if we missed our window of opportunity. Let's go.
Appreciate it. So, really cool way of using what we know so far. Again, that's what this game does so well. It's like just build up like actual information that we know to be true. And in the end, that stays the truth. We know the people in the Akademiya have been brought up to think that knowledge is everything. And if you don't have that knowledge, you were seen as lesser than. Like, we know this. So they did a good job of using that for this story as well. Loved it.
Is this the Akademiya's library?
Indeed. Known as the House of Dana, it is quite possibly the most extensive special collections library in Teyvat.
There are a lot of students going through here. Is it really okay just to waltz right in?
The Akademiya marches to a fast beat, especially since it's Jnagarbha Day. They're all occupied with their own matters. Just act natural. Now, hurry along.
The Jnagarbha Day. Hide for now and wait for an opportunity. So you have to find a place to hide. Maybe up here. This is so cool, man. Like this, again, these areas are so beautiful. I think I said I wanted to fight in here, a boss battle in here.
What's this platform for?
It's a lift that Akademiya personnel use to access higher floors.
Are we gonna take it then? The Grand Sage's office is up there somewhere.
No, not right now. We can't guarantee that we won't run into the Grand Sage. Let's step back and observe for now.
You think the Grand Sage will exit from there? And after he does, we'd sneak past him? Oh, Paimon thinks that's really dangerous.
It's risky, I
Who
suppose.
knows? However, if we can confirm Azar's current location, our operation will be much safer if we...
Allow me to offer you a hint. If you wish to know his location, look behind you.
Busted is the word.
What's Grand Sage Azar doing here?
Oh, that's a different expression from Wonder. Oh.
Do not tell
I might
me
get my
you
wish.
believed the Akademiya would not grow suspicious of you after such a prolonged absence, scribe. An eyewitness had informed me of your whereabouts, so I came to personally welcome you.
Well, thank you so much. We'll be on our way now.
Grand Sage, I didn't expect you to care so much about me. I'm truly
Oh,
flattered.
I hell hate them.
I'm sure, but compared to you, I am far more interested in these two unexpected guests. You are the Traveler and Paimon, correct?
It's so weird to hear like a villain say like Paimon's name. That's like that again. That's their control of knowledge to even have to know Paimon's name. Because sometimes they just disregard Paimon.
It's a pity that only now have I been afforded the opportunity to formally meet two of Sumeru's most esteemed guests. I do apologize for my lack of decorum.
It's not too late for you to stop.
Excellent. You immediately initiated discussion instead of attempting to prepare some perfunctory excuse. You clearly understand the situation at hand and have no intention of making a
Oh no,
reckless
no,
stand.
what? No, sorry. Like I would literally just like destroy everyone here. You know what I mean? Especially these soldiers. These Infantry members that always give me problems.
The foot traffic here renders this place unsuitable for discussion. Please, follow me to my office.
This is a turn of events I was not expecting though. But then again, it fits the whole like concept of the story, right? It's like having someone who like, again, they care about knowledge more than anything else. What?
This place is crawling with guards. There's no way out for us.
Oh my god, and the lighting as well. Yeah, but like the idea that like, you know, they care about knowledge so much, so of course they're gonna know all about this and try to find our whereabouts. But yeah, it's a beautiful place though as well.
All right then, Traveler. What did you wish to discuss with me? Today is Jnagarbha Day, so I still have many responsibilities to attend to. There is little time for idle chit-chat before I detain you all.
The Vitui are not to be trusted.
You seem to know quite a bit about
So
our
much.
endeavors.
So much at this stage.
If that is so, then you should be praising our great work rather than using your trivial misgivings in a futile attempt to sway me.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Trivial?
Then tell me, what do the Fatui want from me?
A gnosis? Maybe benefits of some kind?
Worthless. Those are all completely worthless. Benefits, divine power. These materialistic words do nothing but debase our
He seems
great
really
work.
far gone. He seems so far gone.
Creating a god. Yes, we are using human wisdom to create a god.
Think about what you're saying.
If humanity cannot attain omniscience and omnipotence, then we shall create a god.
Oh my god, look at
to
this
reveal
visual.
them. This is the pinnacle of human wisdom.
Think about what you were saying.
We shall regain a god's guidance at long last. No longer will we flounder in the interminable void of consciousness and knowledge. Even Ermin's soul will be freed from its plight.
What?
For our nation of scholars, this is the ultimate aspiration. No cost is too great to realize.
This is such a good counter this. You say it's the pinnacle of human wisdom, and you're still relying on a god. Again, that's true. We have seen so many times in this game how people have come to not rely on the gods and focus on their own wisdom. This is the opposite.
You will never understand the rapture of having a god be born within your very hands. With your degree of knowledge, you cannot even comprehend such an emotion.
What about Lesser Lord Kusanali? It's not like Sumer didn't already have a god of its own. Exactly, I prefer this one as well, instead of saying it right out, you know?
Gods exist on a plane that far eclipses humanity's. Lesser Lord Kusanali. What can she even do?
Oh, dude, you have no idea.
Care for the people? Fend off sandstorms, fabricate silly fairy tales. These are but child's play for the Akademiya. Does that make us equal to the gods?
Oh no, but here's the thing though. Here's the thing. The way you are caring for the people is not to care for the people. Fending off sandstorms, yeah, we can totally get that. Fabricate silly fairy tales. This whole idea of the fabrication of silly fairy tales, the difference with you is that Nahida's actually like telling the truth with the stuff in these tales. What you're doing is implanting false memories into people's brains, is giving them false information. This whole idea, oh, it's child's play. Yeah, but it's not healthy, it's not useful.
We are a people favored by
beautiful.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Though I may have personally not seen it, our forefathers bore witness to true wisdom.
Rukkhadevata would slap you silly.
The ascension of the Lesser Lord has brought nothing but bewilderment to the scholars. They all ask, is that truly what true wisdom is
Yeah, he's so
supposed
far
to
gone.
look
He's
like?
gone so far.
With that in mind, it is better to keep her isolated in the sanctuary of Suristhana, so our academy will not become embroiled in turmoil.
So far gone.
What a pathetic justification. Do you really think that only the super smart or powerful should be able to call themselves gods?
The arrogance of scholars. It is an arrogance. It's a pure arrogance.
As per your judgment, Grand Sage, they are indeed dangerous individuals. Not only are they acting against the Akademiya, but their ideologies have the potential to lead scholars astray. Looks like there really was merit in my assignment.
Is Al-Haytham still playing along with this?
Haytham? Are you talking about us?
Yeah, but I don't think he'll betray us now.
Anyway, I've brought them to the Akademiya as ordered, but it took some time and trouble.
I don't think so.
Oh, that reminds me. Here's the investigation report you had requested.
Wait, you been reporting all the stuff we're doing?
It's a summary of my time spent with the Traveler. An array of information about him ready for your
Wait,
perusal.
Al-Haytham. Al-Haytham.
Oh, Haytham? So you're still on the Akademiya side!
I'm hoping this is wrong. To the end of my days.
We finally started to trust you!
We've been set up. Al-Haytham, you. Oh, he just has the information. He just has all our information. Does that mean our plans too?
Excellent. Detailed contents with no errors. I would expect nothing less than an immaculate report.
Does he
from
know
the
our
sky.
plans now?
As it is Jnagarbha Day, I'll enter the information on you into the Akasha. Surely you know what that means.
We'll be monitored, just like Sino.
Paimon's voice actor doing a fantastic job as usual.
With the Akasha's calculation prowess, all of your actions will be predicted with an accuracy of at least 98%. Furthermore, your data will be updated in real time
Jesus
whenever new
Christ.
information presents itself. To put it into words you can understand, wherever you go, you will be walking under an invisible leash. This is Sumeru's greatest penalty for dishonest persons.
Wait, dishonest?
Are you not
Do you mean the
familiar with
Mahamatra as well?
concept that great responsibility begets an equally great suspicion?
If you think
In any
If you think
case,
Sino is
you are
dishonest.
Sumeru's most concerning external variable. Locking you down will greatly decrease the chance of any undesirable outcomes coming to pass.
If you think Sino is dishonest, he is like the most like honest person.
You're despicable!
Yes.
Despicable? Perhaps from your perspective, but I suppose you had mentally prepared yourselves for this.
This is
no?
what he said. It's such arrogance to believe truly that you're not being despicable right now. To believe that this is the right thing to do. They've convinced themselves. What do you mean?
Your ploy was to sacrifice the traveler here, was it not?
What?
Lord Azar, I know what you're trying to say, but I've been following your plan this entire time. Why are you doubting me at this juncture?
Must I delineate your entire plan? Very well. I will spell things out. First off, I received an eyewitness report that you were spotted with the traveler to Caravan Rebat.
Okay.
However, you immediately
What is
departed
happening?
for the desert and escaped surveillance.
What is
range.
happening?
Judging by the time, you all likely encountered the truant General Mahamatra in the
Jesus
desert.
Christ, yeah,
Am
he
I
knows
correct?
everything.
Maybe Paimon shouldn't have mentioned Sino just now.
The Akademiya had not received correspondence from its scribe for a prolonged time. You were
Oh
also in the company of the
god.
Traveler, a close associate of Lesser Lord Kusanali and General Mahamatra Sino, who had defected from the Akademiya. With their instigation, what was the probability that you would betray the Akademiya?
Again, look, all this probability stuff as well, the percentages.
50%? 70%?
To me, like, it goes against,
What
like,
do you
like what
think?
Haytham was saying, like, the variables of human emotion.
Regardless, that's only a guess. The facts are that I've brought the Traveler right before you, and I gave you my report.
Indeed, your boldness deserves praise. To think that despite status as an outlander, the Traveler is still willing to sacrifice for the sake of your
What do we
plan.
want about the
If
sacrifice?
I'm correct, you have a contingency plan to save Lesser Lord Kusanali and ruin our great work. Sneak into the Akademiya on Jnagarbha Day, using Alhaitham's status as the scribe. For there is a good chance that an opportunity to save the Lesser Lord will arise. Should your intentions be discovered, Alhaitham will turn traitor and sacrifice the Traveler, thus proving his innocence.
Oh my
He
god.
can then stay inside the Akademiya and continue searching for a
So
way
it's
to
not
proceed
literally,
forward.
right? I was thinking for a second, like, are we literally gonna be sacrificing the Traveler? But it's like, hey, like, if... So he's saying that this is our plan, this is part of our plan.
As for Sino, according
If we
to
were
the
caught.
Akasha's calculations, he will soon return to the Akademiya and confront
Oh
me
my
in
god.
person. I suppose this is also a part
This
of your
knowledge is
plan?
terrifying.
You'll see me as a traitor regardless of what I say, no? Even if you impugn me, it would have little effect on you all.
You misunderstand. Losing our scribe would irreparably damage the Akademiya's regular operations and the development of Sumeru's future academic systems. However, under the current circumstances, even that is trivial compared to what we stand to gain from our great work.
This is genuinely creepy and terrifying in a completely different way because we're seeing this up close, like the way he's able to recite all this stuff
You
off.
said that I betrayed the Akademiya, but you, Azar, you've betrayed all of Sumeru.
Yes, Alhaitham!
Betrayed its Archon.
Yes!
So flight has turned to fight at long last.
Yeah.
Guards!
Because he realizes, Alhaitham realizes what's happening. We're ready. We're ready. Alhaitham realizes what's happening. Even this, like, he's had such like a. Alhaitham? Alhaitham? Oh, the freaking the divine knowledge. What? It's like the day on the docks.
Well, what do we have here? So you stole that divine knowledge.
So you didn't know that?
Traitor.
The music here is fantastic. Oh my god, the
Even
voice
the most
acting.
rational scholar will yearn for the power of a god in a moment of desperation. Aren't you doing the exact same thing as me, Alhaitham? Unfortunately for you, no god will lend you their power.
God, I'll hate them. I'll hate them. He nearly destroyed this dude.
He has gone completely insane.
Oh! Are we gonna be able to save? Like, are we able to get
Take
hate
him
them back
to
to?
the Matra and exile him to Aru village. Then find someone to take these two to the confinement
Holy
room.
hell!
I'll deal with them later.
He's gonna be like one of the scholars.
Grand Sage, we've finished all required preparations for Nilou Day. We may begin to enter the capsules now.
Excellent. You may begin.
This could not have gone worse. Oh, 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 oh! A smile to Nilou. Wait, wait! I'm just dumb. There's a whole plan. Okay, this is all part of it. This is all part of it. Okay, there's a smile to Nilou. Okay, so there's something going on here. Oh my god, like, I was so horrified. Because I was like, are we gonna get Alhaitham back? Like, is he done now? Is he like one of the mad scholars? I'm on. I don't think the guards can hear us anymore. Oh, it's all part of the plan. Oh my god, I'm so happy.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. Oh
Paimon
my
did great
god.
there. How was Paimon acting just now? Great,
Paimon,
huh?
I loved it. Marvelous. Oh
Everything's
my
going
god,
according
I'm
to
so
plan
happy.
far. We made it into confinement, and Alhaitham's probably done with his part too.
So that has gone from it being one of the scariest scenes of all this knowledge that they had to being like, okay, we can be one step of the Academia. We can relax for the time being. Oh my god. I'm so happy with that.
Managed to trick Grand Sage Azar. Alhaitham sure knows how to cook up a plan. What are we doing next? Paimon has trouble remembering things when she's worked up.
Let's review what we discussed during our strategy meeting.
Right. Paimon thinks it went something like this.
Here we go. Now we're gonna get to the full context.
Apart from that, we still
I love
have
the way
yet
they're doing
another
this.
goal in the first stage of our operation, which is to send the Traveler to the confinement room.
What? Why do we want to get him locked up on purpose?
Yep.
He's always
is
been
so
the person
good.
the sages are most
This is
afraid
so
of, as
good.
well as the greatest obstacle to their successful implementation of their plan. They are very aware of the risk he poses to them.
They're lulling them. They are lulling them.
Once the Traveler is imprisoned, the sages will likely
Yeah.
think that everything is under control. And with their guard down, the next phase of our plan will have a much higher chance of
True.
success.
So true.
I can already see the pompous look.
Exactly, Sino. Exactly, because they believe if they believe that they are ahead against it. We saw that with the guy. That's why they put the guy in front in the at the start of the Academia place when he was like, "Oh yeah, I knew that," because they, as long as they believe they're in control and they believe that they're smarter than everyone else in the room, they're happy.
Oh, that's a super
Oh
tricky
my
plan.
god, that's so good.
But Paimon still thinks it's not really worth it.
That isn't the only reason, of course. He has a more important task once he's in confinement.
What's that?
According to the Academia scholars in Ramon's custody, Lesser Lord Kusanali has sealed off her consciousness in the Akasha ever since she was captured by the Doctor. That way, they can't pry any more information from her.
Okay.
Even if we break into the sanctuary of Surasthana, it will take time to awaken Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness. We need to do that in advance.
So our job is to wake up Nahida. Okay, totally worth it.
Great way to phrase it, Paimon,
The
honestly.
confinement room is inside the Academia, close to the sanctuary of Surasthana. It's a completely enclosed space, and you won't be receiving any
So
visitors.
cool. So freaking cool.
I'll work with Ramon's scholars to make some modifications to your Akasha terminal. Once you're in, get as close as you can to Lesser Lord Kusanali and try to connect to her consciousness. However, as for whether she'll actually wake up, that will depend on our luck.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So I love that they're going back to the meeting. We said this last time. I hope they keep going back to the meeting like that.
You've been wearing your Akasha terminal today. It's the one that Alhaitham
Yeah.
modified.
I just know, yeah, I noticed that, but yeah, I honestly, that's a really cool feature of this, is like them going back and forth between the like the flashback and now. It lets them have their cool plan while also not letting us in on the full thing, so we can be surprised too a little bit.
Paimon thought they'd take our Akasha
That smile from
terminals when they
Alhaitham.
locked us up in here. Were they being careless?
They think yes, exactly. They're because of their arrogance.
Alright, so what now?
We first need to find a place with the best signal in the room.
Sounds easy
Then we
enough.
can try to connect to
We can
Nahida.
finally talk with Nahida after all this time. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Oh
There's a
man.
light flashing on your Akasha terminal. It's almost like the faster it blinks, the better the signal.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. So we have to actually so we have to look at this and see how fast it blinks and see where the best signal is. Over here. Oh.
Here? No signal again. Is it getting jammed?
So maybe it's probably somewhere. Find a way to connect to Nahid's content. Find the best place for signal. Yeah, find the best place. Okay, perfect. Maybe up top in these trees. Man, that was so good. Like the Alhaitham smile. Like I was so scared, and then like the Alhaitham smile made me feel like the best I've ever felt in my life. Maybe it is just like we have to find the fast blinking. Like, and like we literally have to do, because at first I saw the quest marker and I was like, okay, we don't need to find. That's blinking pretty fast. Not as fast as before though. That's very fast. There it is.
Whoa, it's Mora! Ooh, Mora! No, Paimon, we're not here to hunt for treasure.
Was it getting? It was getting very fast here, right? So maybe up here? Like here?
Here? No signal again. Is it getting jammed?
We just have to watch it as we're going by to, because it does. There's a moment where like it blinks a lot, right? It's not really blinking now. It's kind of blinking, but every once in a while, not nearly as fast. It's blinking faster now. So up here, maybe? Okay.
Is this the right spot? Are you getting anything?
It's faint, but I have a signal. Preparing to connect with her consciousness now. It's faint, but I have a signal.
Please work.
Oh man, look at this. Is this the realm of consciousness? Do you see something? Nahida. Nahida's not moving. She really sealed off her consciousness. I didn't think of a way to wake her up. What's blocking it off, though? What's this? It looks like some sort of barrier, yeah. Is Nahida using this barrier to isolate her consciousness from the outside world?
Nahida!
No answer.
Hey, Nahida!
Oh my god, hearing Zach's voice whenever we do it just means so much to me. Dang it, she isn't reacting. She seems like she can't sense me. How are we gonna get through to her?
When did it first start? Oh, right. It started from the moment I was born. I wanted to become a worthy Archon. So I've kept studying. Kept listening to my people and their hearts. Kept looking for a way to save Irminsul. So I can catch up. Catch up to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
And this is what she's been feeling this whole time, man.
But I'm stuck in the sanctuary of Sarasthana.
The heartache in this poor god's
The
voice.
sages are creating a god to replace me.
Oh, Nahida.
And I'm forced to lock my consciousness in this boundless darkness.
Nahida!
Come on, get through to her, get through to her. What's now? Is there really nothing I can do? But she's right in front of me. I can't just give up like this. Poor Nahida, man. I already left behind once when the doctor appeared. I can't do that again. That was a big moment.
Nahida!
Oh my god! Wander!
It's so quiet.
So she can't hear a thing. What's Wander gonna do though?
Now that I think of it, I don't think I've ever actually listened to my own inner voice.
Oh my god, this is gonna break my freaking heart.
Do Archons have them? Should Archons have them?
Should Archons have them is a crazy phrase for this.
Have I been doing the right thing? Am I...
Oh no, don't do that. Don't do that. The poor girl.
How do I really feel about all of this?
It's so heartbreaking.
It's so quiet here.
Since you're the god of wisdom,
Hello?
you've known the answers to all these questions since the very beginning, haven't you?
Is that?
Who are you? Whose voice is that?
This is...
It sounds familiar.
Look what they're doing with just dialogue alone. There's no visuals. There's no like tearing up. There's like right here. There's just literally all this emotion in text and dialogue.
You're right, though. I won't ignore my own voice.
Oh, come on,
anymore.
Nahida. Come on, Wonder. Oh my god, come on, Wonder. Look at them. Look at them. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. He did it. He did it. Nahida. This poor god. This poor god. I never thought I'd be so happy seeing Nahida again.
Wake me up.
Oh.
Thank you. Why are you here?
The music is incredible. This scene is incredible.
We're here to rescue you. Are you alright?
Oh my god, more of this, please. Imagine having Zack as a voice actor on your team and you don't do this all the time. Such a beautiful scene. Was she talking to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
I'm fine. It's just... when I think of everything that's happened to me, I feel really angry now.
Yes, and that's okay. That's okay. Listen to your own voice. Right? Yeah, Wonder gets it.
You should have been angry ages ago.
Yes! 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 Oh my god. Tell me why I went from like excitement to anger to excitement, and now I feel like I'm gonna cry. Like, that is such a beautiful thing to say to Nahida. She should have been appreciating her own voice. She should have been letting herself get angry. He's so right. You're so right, Wonder. There she is, this Paimon.
Huh? Oh, you're back! How's everything?
Nahida's awake.
That's wonderful news! Great! We weren't locked up for nothing!
Again, it's crazy to say that, like, after 400 hours in this game, I still get so impressed, and I still get so emotional playing this game. It's so impressive what this game has done. The fact that in the space of one scene, I went from, like I said, I went from shock to anger, to excitement, to frustration, to sad, to anger, to frustration, to sad, all in this one scene, and there was barely any visuals in the scene. It was just the emotions. Incredible.
When you went to wake up Nahida, Paimon was listening for any sounds outside. You were out for a long time. There are fewer and fewer scholars going about now. You think everyone's done with their Jnagarbha day stuff?
I guess they finished entering all the knowledge capsules. So, like, poor Nahida. And again, he's so right. She deserved to be angry long ago.
So that means our next act is Nilou's
Come on,
performance.
Nilou. Look at the tree. The little sprouting tree. Wait, we just leaving? The guards are all gone? Wait.
Nilou, are you sure about this? You're taking such a great risk.
Oh, no.
for them.
Why are you even asking this question? Of course she's sure.
I'm sure, and I'm going. You know that I don't like to pass up any opportunity to dance, and this one is especially important.
All right. You seem to have a lot of trust in them, so I won't say more on the subject. But if anything happens, the few of us here may not be able to help you.
Don't worry. They've been through worse. Everything's going to be fine.
That's such a great way of putting someone's faith in. Hey, they've gone through so much.
All right. You know, if you really do get arrested, we'll do everything we can to get you back. Be careful, even if it's only for our sakes.
Great way of putting it, man. Honestly, a great way of putting it.
Thanks, Mr. Zubair. You're so very kind.
Nilou's such a great character. What? What? I'm Nilou? I'm Nilou? Let me travel the monster side. Let me confuse a few people. Oh my god, look at this. Holy hell, we're like this is, here's the thing, we've been allowed to use other characters before. This is, as far as I'm concerned, the first time we've used another character like this. It's the first time we've been someone else. Holy hell, man.
Nilou, how's it going? Nervous?
This is so cool.
Definitely more than usual. But it's because I'm worried I won't dance well enough.
It's okay. Just focus on your performance. We'll take care of everything else.
You sure know how to talk. Taking all the credit, even though we came here together to help out.
Well, thank you both. I'll have to treat
Such an appreciative person, you know?
I really, really appreciate all of your help.
Ooh, that sounds great. Huh? How can we say no to that?
All right, let's get back to business. Nilou, we'll be here to keep people from going to the Akademiya, so they don't interrupt your
Oh my god, I know I can trust these guys, especially from the story mission. You know you can trust these guys.
I was planning on telling them something like, the Akademiya's been conducting a weird experiment, and some of their test subjects escaped. It's really dangerous.
It's funny because like this is funny, but again, totally expected from these two.
Oh, you couldn't think of anything better? Oh well, I guess it does sound like something the Akademiya would do.
I think it sounds great. I'm counting on you guys.
So good.
It'll be
so
a piece
good.
of cake.
Look at, like, again, like, this is like when things matter the most, everyone has come together, and it's so good. Go to the Akademiya. Oh!
Hey, Nilou. Sorry, it's great to see you, but I'm really busy right now. Our bait people away with Yalda candies plan is working beautifully.
Okay.
Do you want some candy? We have more than we
No,
can get out.
I'm sure we're good for right now.
Vihar, thank you so much for doing all of this. And even dressed up as the Knight of Flowers, no less.
Man, you know what this is signifying to me and what this is a symbol of? Is like the people of Sumeru, right? Who like have such a love for the Lesser Lord Kusanali, for Nahida. But not only that, but like they have such a companionship amongst all themselves. It's like the complete opposite to me of like what the Akademiya stands for. Where they're like all about like who has the most knowledge. If you don't have a lot of knowledge, you're not worth anything, right? This is like everyone combining like their knowledges together because they know that they can have to rely on other people, that they're not always going to be like the smartest person, the best person, the strongest person. It's so good.
I'll pass on the candy, though. I cut back on sweets in the period leading up to a performance, and I'm about to start one.
Man, that's like eating pizza and then like recording right after it for me, you know? It's not always a good idea. Pizza after recordings? Mm-hmm.
You have a point. The stage is cleared and everything's ready, so you can start your performance at any time.
Great stuff, bringing back characters like this.
Yeah, thanks to you. I'm really grateful. All right, time to hit the stage.
You're welcome. The honor's all mine, since I'll have such a great view of the show.
Great stuff. Really great stuff. This is like, Act 5 has been like, we're just doing it. Has been like people were like shouting peak at me, but I get it. I get it. If there's one thing I can have faith in, it's a Nilou performance. Mesmerizing. Actually, like legitimately mesmerizing. Like a really great performance. They care so much about the story of their games.
I've never seen a performance like this. This is incredible.
Yeah, this is real life.
But I heard that public performances like these have been banned.
This is what you're missing out on.
I can't believe she's doing this year.
It's called a freaking protest, man. Look at this. It's like a protest, isn't it? What a transition!
There's some commotion outside.
Yeah.
How uninteresting.
I felt it though when Nahida
Issue
put the hand
new
across the screen. I felt like a
Prohibition
breeze
Act from
almost,
caution to the
like
gods.
figuratively.
They'll know what to do.
Not literally. That would be I need to get, you know, my head checked
Do you
out.
think we should, like, stop her?
Let's just watch for a little bit.
Yeah, even you guys know it's awesome. Let's organize an escape from Sanctuary. Go into the city and detain her immediately. Oh my god! The visual storytelling is so incredible. Holy hell, everyone can clap for that. You're all allowed to clap for that. I'm getting, I have chills. I have chills all over. This is like a full-on blockbuster movie they're doing in this game. Holy hell. You did amazing. I'm gonna die. Just fantastic stuff.
Did you hear that? It sounds like a lot of guards just ran by. Does this mean the plan has moved on to the next stage?
It sounds like Nilou completed her task.
Yep. It's great that everything seems to be going well. Come to think of it, when did Alhaitham replace the knowledge capsule that was about to be entered into the Akasha?
When he pretended that he was corrupted. So he changed. Oh, it's so good.
Oh, so that's when he did it.
Is this something else I didn't notice at the time because I was so worked up?
Paimon was too nervous to notice.
Paimon, I didn't notice this at all.
Speaking of, didn't Alhaitham also yoink the divine knowledge capsule from that mercenary leader in Port Ormos when everyone else was distracted?
Yeah. That's something I didn't notice either.
It's a time-tested trick of his.
See, the problem is with me, like when I'm going crazy, like I'm noticing all the emotions, the facial expressions, all this stuff, right? So like a sleight of hand trick can sometimes get past me. He can keep his composure.
Why are we complimenting him? Yeah, he's smart and all, but he still makes Paimon's blood boil.
Paimon, it's okay.
Let's review
I love your
our
little
plan for
rivalries
this
with everyone.
stage again. It's not like we have anything else to do right now anyway, and it'll help us feel more confident.
Heck yeah.
Paimon remembers that Nilou's task was supposed to go a bit like this.
Okay.
Now that Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness has been forcefully sealed, the core figures of the Akademiya and their guards have started to wear their Akasha terminals again.
I'll say it again until I'm blue in the face. I love how they're doing this story. I love how they're going back and forth between the flashbacks and you know, now.
With the Doctor's technological support, they think they have nothing to fear.
How despicable of them to rely on such a person.
But this is also our chance. I was originally asked to draft the knowledge capsule for the Artistic Performances Prohibition Act when I was still at the Akademiya. It should be on the Grand Sage's desk right now, and will be entered into the Akasha during the next Jnagarbha Day.
Are they really going to stop all artistic performances? That's horrible!
I'll make an identical knowledge capsule, but this time, I'll smuggle some misleading information
Man,
into
they're
it.
so smart. We're like with the smartest crew.
We only need to find an opportunity to switch the capsules. Once it's been entered into the Akasha on Jnagarbha Day, if someone were to be seen performing in public,
It will tell them.
the sages would definitely use that opportunity to announce the ban. And so, the misleading
That
information
Nahida
would be
has
disseminated
escaped.
amongst the guards.
Sure sounds complicated. But it seems like if everything goes
So
well, we'll
good.
be able to get rid of all the guards in
That's
the
literally what
Academia without any effort.
Nilou's performance is for.
That's pretty clever, getting right into their heads. I just have one question. Even if we manage to get the misleading info out to the guards, how can we be sure that they'll believe it?
People who are used to relying on the Akasha become less inquisitive, and their ability to distinguish truth from misinformation is significantly reduced. They will view everything the Akasha releases to them as the unequivocal truth.
The Akasha will turn humans into machines. I've seen it happen many times.
Yep, and again, it's using their own like control against them.
Yikes. Good thing I didn't wear it for long when I was working in Sumeru City. At first, I thought it was a good thing too. By the way, this plan still requires a performer, right?
Do you have someone in mind?
The perfect person, of
Nilou
course.
Zubair Theater. I know her really well. We can trust her.
So great how this came together.
I'm kinda hesitant to ask her to participate in a dangerous plan like this, but we can ask her in person.
All right. After the guards and the Akademiya are gone,
Then it'll be time for me and my stowaway brothers to shine.
So neat. I love it, man. Again, I get it. I get it. When people are shouting peek at me, I get it. I get it.
Here they come. Did you see that, Raman? They came out from the Akademiya in droves.
I know all the mercenaries are here that we were against at one point.
After laying low in the city for so long, this is the moment we've been waiting for.
Oh my god.
My brothers have already sprung into action.
We couldn't do anything to them inside their coop. But outside the Akademiya, this is our hunting ground.
With a lioness like you, the prey sure won't be able to run far.
We still need to eliminate the guards as soon as possible. If we give the sages enough time to realize what's happening, the plan's doomed.
So good.
Yeah, all they've done is to sit on their cushy salaries and twiddle their thumbs all day while we fought and
You tell them. You tell
day
them.
in the desert.
You tell them.
The only advantage they might have is their numbers.
Speaking of which, most of the guards who report directly to the Six Sages belong to the Corps of 30, but they have a completely different reputation. Following those blasted sages every whim, throwing away all the principles of being a mercenary. As someone in the same profession, I'm obligated to teach him a good lesson today.
Heck yeah, we'll go with it.
Indeed.
Yeah.
The trap has been set. All we need to do is lead them there.
All right, let's each take a road and herd those scattered guards back into one place. Make sure to attract their attention. Isak will be the key.
You gave such an important task to that child. Will he be okay?
It'll be fine. Isak was so determined to help, so let's put our faith in him. Besides, even if he's caught, the guards would be too scared to do anything to him. They've never seen Lesser Lord Kusanali in person, after all.
So her idea is that they're gonna see it. Oh my god, they're gonna think it's Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Got a point. Anyway, I think I see them coming.
That's so good.
Let's head out.
Good luck.
That they're gonna see that they're not gonna know what Lesser Lord Kusanali looks like, so they're gonna be worried to do something to a god. That's basically it.
This outfit.
Oh my god, Isak! I didn't expect this. Oh my god! It's nice. It's nice, right? But that's so smart. The fact that you're just scaring him to not even touching Isak. It's nice.
Hey, do you remember what you need to do, Isak? When the guards get here, you'll pretend to be Lesser Lord Kusanali and run away from them.
It's so I love that Isak's like, I want to help, and they're like, here, wear this.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
It's
Of
nice.
course I do. I'm just a little nervous.
Completely normal, but you've been so brave this whole time with us. Every time you've been traveling with us.
Relax. Don't think about getting caught. Even if that happens, we won't leave you behind. You only need to think about getting the guards' attention
It's so
and
freaking
leading
good.
them to the Grand Bazaar. Leave the rest to us.
Okay, got it. I'm here to pay back Lesser Lord Kusanali for helping Grandpa.
Oh my god!
I won't get cold feet.
This is so sweet.
Hey, they're here. I can see the Akademiya guards.
This is exactly. It's a
Alright,
heist. It's a
time,
heist.
Isak. Take a deep breath.
You can do this.
And go.
Yeah.
You can do this.
Yep. Wait, what is this? I've never seen this camera angle in this game ever.
Why is there a guard over there? Did he already run ahead of me? This is different from our plan. But there's no time.
Oh my
I need to make a
god.
choice.
Hide behind the house, hide in the field. Hide behind the house? We were gonna run out in front of him. That's why I didn't want to hide in the field. This is so cool. It's a choose your own adventure type style.
House.
No! Stop it! Stop it!
What should I do next?
Hide towards the left.
Looks like nothing's here. A waste of
Yeah,
time.
you're wasting your time, buddy. I cannot believe we're doing this. I can't. This is so crazy.
Luckily, he didn't check behind the tree. What should I do next?
There's only one thing we can do.
The guard looks alert. What should I do next?
Find a good opportunity to dash out. Keep waiting. Yep. Because he said he looked alert.
Doesn't seem like anything unusual's around here.
I kinda... This is the first time you've done anything like this. I mean, we have done choose your own, like choices before. But, like, we're playing as all these different characters. Don't mind me, just a god coming through here. Trying to help out his grandfather.
Hey!
Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there!
No, yes, I am. I am Lesser Lord Kusanali.
What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not notice that?
The music as well in the background.
Found me. This is bad. Where should I go?
Towards the center? Maybe? Oh, okay, that was wrong. Okay.
Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there! Stop!
Okay, okay.
What?
I'm glad they give us
Lord
multiple
Kusanali?
tries and it's not just
How did I
like
not notice
to
that?
go back to the start.
They found. Oh, how is this possible? There's also an Akademiya guard.
Okay, so we know the right choice now. We know the right choice now. This.
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there! Stop!
What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not notice that?
They found me. This is bad.
Towards the Grand Bazaar is the right.
The target suspected to be Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped into the Grand Bazaar. Assemble and arrest her.
I'm not gonna get over the fact that we're doing this. The fact that we're even doing this. The fact that this is a mission in this game.
Where did she go?
Oh my
How
god.
did she disappear?
You are
Did we
literally
lose
in
her?
a place where you could
Hurry
get
up and
pincered.
find her.
Hey, why is your team here? Didn't we say to split up our search?
Oh no. You guys just got rounded up.
Hurry, hurry! This place is...
No.
Why are you all here?
Yeah, isn't it one heck of a coincidence?
Holy
Everybody's
hell.
here. What on
Guys,
earth
I'm
is
smiling
going
from ear to ear.
on?
This is so good.
I suppose that's all of you?
Who are you? Did you set us up? What are you planning?
Phew, that was rough. I almost.
I
got
definitely
caught.
did get caught. He's like, that was so good.
Little brat? So you're not actually Lesser Lord Kusanali. Who exactly are you all?
Let me ask you a question,
Knights
Akademiya
from
Guard
the
Captain.
desert?
If that is your full name. Was your father name, last name Captain, and your mother's name is Guard? Listen, how does it feel to know that Isak dressed up as the Lesser Lord Kusanali and lured you all into a trap? How does it feel?
Just some colleagues. Think of this as a business competition or a personal
I'm
grudge.
like tensing up. I'm like, let's go.
After stepping into our traps, stop thinking of yourselves as hunters. Behave like the prey you are.
Oh my god, Dia, welcome to our trap. Oh, dude, you're effed. It's over. Come on, D-Head, get them. Get him. It's over. It's over.
An ambush? How's that possible? This is Sumeru City, but mercenaries from the desert somehow ambushed
It's once
us.
again using all of your hubris against you.
You've spent all your time hiding away in the Akademiya. This place has long since become our hunting ground.
Oh.
Brace yourselves.
Oh, yes. I'm dying. This whole game is so incredible. Like, these moments, like, this is such a freaking incredible act.
This
Is it odd? Is it odd?
The Akademiya has quieted down after the conclusion of the Nilou Day ceremonies, but it's much quieter than usual.
Huh. Interesting, huh?
Where are the guards? Why have I not seen a single one? Guards? Guards!
Paimon should slap this one in the ear.
Grand Sage, how may I be of assistance?
I called for the guards. Why did you come?
My apologies.
Stop
Grand
clapping.
Sage. Right now, all Akademiya guards have entered the city to perform the ordered arrest. I thought you knew.
He's like, what ordered arrest?
Arrest? Who is there to arrest?
Oh, it's gonna feel so good.
I have an ominous feeling.
Oh, do ya? I thought you were all in control, buddy. What happened?
Arrest Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Is that not what the order was?
Lesser Lord Kusanali? You mean she has disappeared?
Yes. I wouldn't dare make up something like that.
No, we wouldn't dare.
Right now, everyone is in a panic, and many are saying that Lesser Lord Kusanali will take revenge on us.
Holy hell.
What happened? Just what is going on? Lesser Lord Kusanali somehow escaped? Was it Alhaitham and his party that freed her?
But dude, no, you're really smart, bro. You're really smart. Don't worry about it.
That's impossible.
Yeah.
The Akademiya is heavily guarded today, and any order to release Lesser Lord Kusanali would be strictly confidential.
Yeah.
Besides, Alhaitham and the Traveler are already in our hands.
100%, buddy. Don't worry about it. You're so smart and cool.
What manner of trickery did they employ? How could Lesser Lord Kusanali disappear into thin air?
Bro, don't worry about it. You're so smart. But you're so smart. You're 2 steps ahead of us, right?
Disappear? Wait.
Wait?
How was the arrest order distributed to the guards?
It was issued by the Akasha earlier today. Only you have the authority to send messages like that, so I thought it was your order.
Yeah, it's his order.
Let me check.
Looking up his search history, look.
Here. Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. Go to the city and arrest the escapee immediately. The Akasha indeed contains this information, and it clearly appeared in my mind. How did they bypass my permissions to issue this kind of message?
Bro, you're too smart. Don't worry about it. Nothing happened.
Was it the report about the traveler that Al-Haytham submitted?
It feels good to have him even questioning anything right now because he was acting so smart.
No. I specifically checked that knowledge capsule before entering it into the Akasha. Could that have been a red herring? Well, even if I figure it out now, it won't make any difference. The important thing now is to confirm Lesser Lord Kusanali's status. Have you been to the sanctuary of Surasthana to confirm that Lesser Lord Kusanali has indeed escaped?
Yeah, have you been there?
Confirm? No, I haven't. It may be a bit offensive to say this, but Grand Sage, what you're saying doesn't make any sense. How can the information in the Akasha be inaccurate? What the Akasha decrees is fact. That is common knowledge to all of us. If we have to confirm the information and knowledge from the Akasha ourselves, then how is that any different from us learning that information ourselves? Wouldn't Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's legacy lose its meaning that way?
In the beginning, it was I who asked you to believe in the Akasha, to believe in the legacy left by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Are you trying to use my words against me?
Oh man, he still can't let go of the idea that he is in total control and he has to be in control of every situation here.
No, Grand Sage.
Like he's even like
I'm merely confused because I believe in you. I never meant to refute you.
Like even in this moment here, like this idea of a refutation, which actually could work to like actually make them think about stuff, right? Because that's how you get smarter in some situations. You think about something that you don't know, and someone corrects you on something that you say that might be wrong, or asks you a question to make sense of something you're saying or something that's happening. If you're a person that goes, I don't need to hear this, all right? I know what I'm doing. You're probably gonna end up with a subpar conclusion.
Stay here and see if there are any suspicious people around. I'll go to the sanctuary of Surasthana on my own.
You go there. Yeah, go there on your own. Go there on your own, buddy. See what happens.
Yes, Grand Sage.
Yes, Grand Sage. Don't ask for any help. The difference is, it's totally on purpose. The fact that they had Nilou walking through the place asking for help and getting help of everyone else. Then on the opposite side of things, you have him that's basically, I'll do this myself.
Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. Go to the city and arrest the escapee.
You feeling bad?
Immediately.
You feeling bad?
How can that be? Stop thinking about it. Stop. It must be a trick of theirs. As long as I personally confirm it.
The music here.
Ah! Impossible. That's impossible. There must be something wrong with my
Look at that. It's like even like he's like I can't be wrong. I can't be wrong.
She really appeared again? What is the meaning of this?
Nahida looks like a god in here, even though she's captured.
What a comical sight, Azar.
Oh, it's Cyno! Oh my god.
Once the Akasha has put certain thoughts into your head, even the Grand Sage can no longer see what's right in front
So
of him.
because the Akasha told him that Nahida was gone, even he was like, oh, I can't see her. But then he questioned the information, he was able to see her again. The music! With Cyno standing over the top of the ramp like
You
this.
all can only see the world in your mind, the one you think you know.
Holy hell.
And precisely because of this, you disregarded Lesser Lord Kusanali's existence. She has been a wise
Cyno!
and worthy Archon.
Oh my god.
Cyno. Have you been waiting for a chance like this?
To hear someone like Sino say it, who is like a very like logical person, you know what I mean? Who obviously has his own like emotions and stuff, I guess, but like it means so much coming from him.
The Akasha predicted that you would return to the Akademiya to confront me, but I didn't expect it to turn out like this. I was careless.
No, you were blinded.
Yes!
Your faults stem from your reliance on the Akasha. You're still the same as always.
Oh, my. I don't know how much more I can handle of this. How much more I can handle this mission.
I truly did not expect a proud person like you to cooperate with all Hatham and the Traveler.
Oh, don't even try that stuff.
People change, Azar.
Yes!
Admit it. The Akasha can't predict my actions anymore.
And this is literally what was in his story quest as well. The idea of change. People can change. And because he went more with his own emotions rather than just being like this emotionless Terminator, that's what it made him not be able to predict what his next move was going to be.
Then tell me, what have you found during your investigation?
That you're an idiot.
You want to buy time? This is the sanctuary of Surasthana.
Oh my God, Sino.
Under your own regulations, even Akademiya staff are forbidden to come here. No one will come to save you.
If Sino said to me, no one will come to save you, I think I would just literally get in the fetal position.
As for the investigation, I've at least confirmed that you are guilty of insurgency against the Archon. A serious crime.
So what? Did you do all of this so I would plead guilty in front of you, General Mahamatra?
No. I want you to plead guilty.
Oh my
in front
God.
of the Archon herself.
This whole thing is just like the big dopamine rush. I want you to plead guilty in front of the Archon herself. Again, giving like power to the idea of Nahida as the Archon.
You once said that I had no standing to judge you. So now, how about judgment in the name of
Oh my God, he's doing this judgment in the name of Nahida. Wait. I thought they were going to let us do it for a second there. I love how they're showing everyone in their different spaces and what they're doing. He said in the name of Nahida, I'm going to do this to you.
Paimon wants to know how things are going out there.
It's very weird for us not to be like involved right in the middle of the action, Paimon, isn't it? I'm blown away. Absolute. This is so good.
Paimon hasn't heard any sounds outside for a while. Hopefully something bad didn't happen.
We must trust our friends. Yeah.
Yeah, but aren't you scared that we might be locked up in here for the rest of our lives?
No, not at all, actually. Not at all. Not one bit.
Thinking about it, at least Paimon has you. We could still chat like this.
Yeah, we can still chat for the rest of our lives.
When Paimon thinks of Nahida being imprisoned alone in the sanctuary of Surasthana, Paimon can't help but feel sorry for her.
Especially alone, we know that when she was alone with her thoughts as well. Someone opened the gate. Dia!
Here comes your savior.
Oh. I am... Every scene, there's another moment that attempts to take my life. Every scene.
Paimon just knew you would come to rescue us.
You were scary. It was just a moment ago.
You two really owe me some big thanks. I had to search through who knows how many guards to find the key here. It felt even more tiring than whacking them. I'm exhausted.
She knocks out the guard. She's like, okay, this one, this one.
Thanks a lot. Need Paimon to rub your shoulders?
Oh, Paimon, good on ya.
No, that's, I'll pass.
I never see Paimon like, yeah, I'll give you the shoulder rub.
Oh, are you ticklish?
Now isn't the time to talk about being ticklish.
I love Paimon so much. How's Nahida?
Things in the city and on Sino's side are both going well. The guards that stormed out of the Akademiya are all taken care of.
Okay.
The Corps of 30 is in charge of the city's defenses, but we already talked to Asfand. They've been fed up with the sages bossing them around.
Heck yeah.
As long as it doesn't break their employment contracts, they'll turn a blind eye.
Heck yeah, no, really good.
That's probably because you've been super great friends with them for a long time. So, how's Sino doing?
The Grand Sage is in his custody.
Okay.
Even I know how terrible it is to fall into Sino's hands, so he probably does too.
Man, we know that. Like when he was like, I'm gonna like, and the fact that he's like, I'm gonna punish you in the name of a god. It has to be even worse.
Sino forced him to release Lesser Lord Kusanali. He has no choice but to obey.
Holla frickin' Luya.
So, hurry to the sanctuary of Surasthana. Assuming nothing weird happened, we should have already rescued our Archon.
What a plan. We managed to rescue her.
Honestly, I didn't expect our ragtag bunch to do this well. We just came together last minute to save the Archon, you know? Alright, you two better go. I still have to clean up some messes in the city. See you around.
This whole thing, this whole heist that we did was so well planned, so well done. It even like, and I love the way they kept us in the dark at some points too. Like I really loved that aspect also. Like they didn't have to do that, but they did. It added to the tension of each part of the story. It really did add to the tension of everything. Like I absolutely was in love with with the idea that they didn't show us everything from the start, because they didn't have to, right? They didn't have to show us everything, but they did. But they didn't. Sorry, they didn't show us everything. Which to me, like what it did was it let us like follow along with the story bit by bit, and allowed us to absorb every part of the plan bit by bit as. Our player knew a lot about it, which is something that rarely happens. Usually we see it through the eyes of Paimon or the player. So it was a nice little change. All the different little intricacies in this as well. But here's the thing though. There's no way this is over, right? There's no way. Holy hell, look at this visual. Nahida! There's our god.
Should I say it's nice to meet you? This is the first time we've met in real life. Before,
True.
we've only met in dreams, consciousness, or when I was in someone else's
Yeah, we
body.
finally meet. Nahida's so smart.
Thank you so much for coming to rescue me, but I also need to apologize.
Sure. About what?
During this time, I did some self-reflection.
Oh,
My
no.
sense of inferiority and yielding to the Akademiya led to all of this.
No.
It created so much trouble for you all.
I thought it was gonna be like a gentle apology about like something really silly, but like no. She has to be feeling that. Yeah, I'm sorry for saying, oh yeah, sure. No, you deserve to be freed, 100%. Don't worry about that at all.
Good Archon and one of our friends.
Yeah, do not worry about that whatsoever.
Thanks, you too. Amazing. So this is how it feels to walk out of that cage with my own body.
I'm so happy for you.
It's like I just had an endlessly long dream. I can't even tell if I just woke up or was only now born into this world. My concept of self has become so clear. But now doesn't seem to be the time to indulge in this feeling.
Saving Irmisel.
This is really embarrassing. You all just rescued an Archon, and now she needs your help to save her country, and even the entire world.
Nahida, first of all, no problem. Second of all, you do have no idea how many freaking times in this game an Archon has come to us and been like, hey, bit of help. All right? We have no problem doing it.
It's okay. With you here, Paimon's sure that everything will work out. There's one more thing.
Okay.
What is it? For all the things the Akademiya did to me, and for all the folly it committed in the name of wisdom, as their Archon, I will make them pay.
You're talking like a god. You're talking like a god. Love it. Yeah.
Wow, that's the spirit.
Exactly.
Finally standing up for yourself.
Exactly.
And not letting people walk all over you.
That's exactly what it is. You should be listening to your own feelings as well. And also, like, this is how you, again, it's like, one thing it's always like, we want to, like, talk about the human side of the gods as well. Like, whenever Zhongli was like, I gotta punish these people, like, we support it as well, because it's the thing is, like, it's almost like when you go against that natural order in this game sometimes, it can really lead to, like, bad consequences. These people were too overconfident for too long. And what you're doing now, Nahida, is perfect.
I understand now. To be a better Archon, I first need to better myself.
There you go.
If you haven't even figured out how to be a caterpillar, how can you be a butterfly?
This is knowledge that only you yourself could have been discovered. That's actually a really great line. Like, you have to walk before you can run, you know?
Yes, true. That reminds me. I wonder how far along the Academia is with their god creation plan.
Very.
We need to hurry and prevent the birth of that false
Very
god.
far.
I need to make some preparations. Since I'm now free, I can establish a direct link to the Akasha and control it.
Very cool.
First things first, I need to remove the restrictions that the doctor put on me in the Akasha. After that, I'll make some adjustments
Look at
and
this.
revoke the sage's permissions. The Akasha will then be like how it originally was, only operable by the Archon.
Look at this. Taking control of the situation.
After all, the Academia betrayed Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's trust. This might take some time. In the meantime, you should also work on your own preparations. If we don't stop the god creation plan in time, we'll be in for a tough fight.
So good. It's so good. It's so, so good. Oh my god.
Might as well prepare for a fight. When we're done, we can take a walk around. After all, we missed out on a lot of stuff when we were locked up.
So now it's like saying, hey, like, you know, get ready for the fight. This is like perfect. And actually, like, that's actually for the best. I think they're doing such a good job of like breaking this up quite a bit. We're not going to go and do other missions and stuff like that for sure in the meantime. But first of all, we will talk about what we just accomplished here in this part of the Archon quest. I feel like that's a good way of looking at it, first of all. Starting off just by like saying like this whole presentation of this Archon quest so far has been one of the most beautiful presentations I've seen, which is saying a lot for a game like this. Because like the Archon quests have been some of the most incredible things, the story quests have been incredible, even the hangouts have been some incredibly emotional moments. So to have this happen with us now, like, and see how well presented it was, like a blockbuster movie, and I mean that in the best way possible, because I feel like sometimes, you know, video games try to be like movies too much, but I don't mean it like they're trying to be derivative of a movie. I mean like it's giving me the feeling of like, holy hell, this is such a well presented story. And you know what? That's where I'm going to take something back. When I say it's like a blockbuster movie, it means just more like in it's like maybe sometimes the contents. But there's only one way you can tell a story like this, and that's through your thumbs, playing this game, living through the emotions of these characters, and they did such a good job of this. And that's why I love freaking video games. You can only tell a story like this really through video games in the best way possible. We got to play through this. We got to find the things ourselves, and that's what makes this so freaking beautiful. I'm just traveling around here, guys, just for fun as well. Had such a freaking blast playing this. Like, seeing the progress of each character, seeing how far Nahida came as well, like, it means the absolute world. It really does mean so, so much to me. It means so, so much to me. I think they did a fantastic job of this. I really do. So the 5.0 stuff came out today. Now, obviously, I can't do everything because I can't go to Natlan. I can't do all this stuff, but you guys are celebrating this stuff, which is also very, very cool. And I'm very, very happy that you guys are getting to celebrate a lot of this stuff. But first of all, let's take a look at the events tab. No, maybe not the events tab. Maybe take a look at this first. Oh, she looks cool. Yeah, she looks really cool. And Kazuha's back on it. I actually think she looks really, really cool. Because I do want to wish on some Natlan characters, because obviously I won't be able to level them up until I get to Natlan, but that's good for me. That means we have characters that I don't have to worry about leveling up in the next 2 areas, you know what I mean? Because if we wish on another character from, like, you know what I mean? Like, I actually think it's good, so we can actually have some Natlan characters going into Natlan when we eventually do get there. I think it's good to start now, and this is the first time ever, right, that we actually get to see these Natlan characters. Let's wish on a few of these things, right? Let's do it. Why not? I'm excited to see what we can get. Oh, I'm guaranteed a 5-star, by the way. I'm guaranteed this 5-star. Now, whether this is going to be a 5-star pick in the next while, who knows? The next pick we have is guaranteed a 5-star, so you might as well wish on a few things anyway. Why not? The lion's roar, which is really cool. Let's keep going. I'm worried, but like, you know, again, our next 5-star is guaranteed. It's guaranteed to be this character. Nice little Shinyan will take it. Okay. So this is Mualani. Again, I can't do their test runs because apparently it takes you directly to Natlan, which is something I didn't expect to happen. So this is our last 10-point wish. And it wasn't a 5-star, but look, it's okay. Everything's fine. Oh my god, a C7 Farazan. I'll take it. A Benny that we don't necessarily always need, but I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. So now we have some Stardust, which is cool. We don't have enough to buy the other things, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to wish on this. We have a few more chances on this very well. So there's just a blue one. To get this, okay. Then we'll do on this as well. Which is just a blue one, which is fine. Again, we're not going to feel terrible about it. We're not going to feel terrible about it at all. Now, we can get buy 2 wishes in the actual shop. Oh, we also get some mail, don't we? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Very cool stuff. Very cool stuff. Should we see if we can buy... Wait a second. So go into the shop. And is there new outfits, I wonder? Let's see. Gift shop. Paimon's bargains. Yeah, this is what I'm looking for here. We can buy 2. In the Stardust Exchange, I can't afford all of these, and we still haven't gotten enough to anyway. So, let's just try out, man. Like again, I like the idea of getting my first Natlan character, even though I'm not here in Natlan yet. You know. Okay, so we can skip the ones that are like the blue ones. That's fine. You know what I mean? Let's go. I think I'm still guaranteed the 5-star because the last time we lost the 50-50, right? We lost the 50-50 last time. Now, knowing my luck, you guys know I'll probably lose another 50-50 somehow anyway. A 4-star? Who was it going to be? So this is a new character. This is my first Natlan character. Oh, Kachina. Again, I know nothing about these characters, but I guess this is my first Natlan character. Okay.
Even though I'm still not much of a fighter, I should probably save all that for later, right? Then, are you hoping to go somewhere? I'm pretty familiar with these parts, so I can show you the way.
Again, I have no idea who, like, this character is. Like, I have no idea whatsoever. But it's still exciting, right? That's cool. What do we get here now? We have one more wish after this. Which again, we always have the philosophy. It's like, okay, if you don't get a 5-star, it's fine. It's fine. We're not going to cry about it too much. That was a fast one. But it wasn't, we're perfectly okay. Oh, we have one of these as well, which is cool. Yeah, that's fine. So we got Kachina? Kachina is who we got? And I'm very happy with that. Like, that's our first Natlan character. Again, the idea of getting Natlan characters, because, like, again, we have so many Sumeru characters to level up. And we have so many Sumeru characters to level up. And we have so many Fontaine characters to level up that, like, getting characters from far from now is not a terrible idea for me. Okay. That's fine. We didn't get a 5-star there, but it's okay. So the next thing we're gonna do obviously is over here. You can choose to invite a character. Now we have Jean, but we can get a constellation. We don't have Diluc. We have a Chi-Chi, we get a constellation. We have Mona, we have 2 Monas, and we have 2 Ketchings. I could get another constellation for Mona as well, and for Ketching. We don't have Tanari, we don't have Diha, and we don't have Diluc. Here's my thing, right? These 3 characters are all freaking sick as hell when it comes to the new characters that you could pick. You know what I mean? They're really cool. Right? Like, no, legitimately, like this is like a tough choice because you have Dia who has such a great design, such a great character. Tanari, who's a character that we absolutely adore to death as well. But I feel like Diluc has been a character as well that we've wanted for a long time too, that we've always been like, oh, I'd love to get a Diluc. That'd be really cool to get a Diluc. Now, the only thing is, like, I'm kind of like a glutton for punishment as well, so I'm kind of thinking as well, do I, like, How do I say it? This is gonna sound so bad. You're gonna be like, Calvin, that's so bad. Do I want to get Diluc randomly, or do I want to just get him like this? You know what I mean? Does that sound terrible? That sounds awful, right? Like that I'm like such a glutton that I'm like, maybe I'll take a Diluc randomly more than getting him like off the bat. Because I never thought I'd just be able to pick a Diluc, right? Now again, we have Jean. We could get a constellation for Jean. We have Chi-Chi. We have Mona. We have Ketching. The only three we don't have is this three. Diha, Tanari, and Diluc. Here's my thought process in all this. With Diha, a cool character who's a fire character, we could always do with another fire character, but that's also Diluc as well. Really, really impressive character. Really great design. We love her character, right? I don't have any arguments against not picking her. Because, that's what I'm trying to do now. I'm trying to work it out in my head. Tanari is a character that people said that you could use very well, right? He's a lovely character. His personality is amazing. Daddy Tanari, we always call him. Really cool. We don't own this character yet. Would be a great choice. I think it would be a great choice as well, especially when we're doing a lot of Dendro stuff. We have Diluc as well, who is a character who, like, I feel has been mentioned in my comments and mentioned by me several times that is a character I would definitely like to obtain at some point. So I'm really wondering, would it be a good idea to pick up this Diluc? Because then I can at least say I have a Diluc on the team. You know what I mean? At least I can say, like, a Diluc is mine. I know that sounds so, like, harsh, but that's basically what it is. It's like, at least I can say I have a Diluc. Now, in terms of Sumeru characters, we have so many Sumeru characters we're leveling up already. We really have. We're not even finished with the Sumeru crew. We're not even finished with the Dendro crew. We still have Nahida and Kave to also level up. And Diha as well, another Sumeru character that we haven't, like, that we have to level up as well. This is super tough. Because, like, with Tanari, like, he's a bow user, and, like, we could always use a bow user. But then again, we don't have a lot of strength characters anymore on our team, apart from, like, who do we have? We have Sayu, who's constantly on the team as a strength-based character, right? We have Eula, who is one of our main ones, but we have a lot of, like, we don't have a lot of, like, support strength characters on our team. Not that Diluc would be a support. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying we don't have a lot of other strength-based characters, like, in terms of, like, just two-handed weapons, which also, right, would be Diha as well. Man, I'm having such a hard time with this. This is such a difficult time. I think I've wanted the Diluc since the start. I think I've always wanted a Diluc. Let's go.
Diluc of
We have Diluc.
Not interested in idle
I'm taking it.
If you have things you want to get done, let me know.
So cool. So freaking cool. We have a Diluc. I'm happy with that. I'm super happy with that. We have the Traces of Artistry, which I think that's going to be one of the things. There's Turbo Twirly.
Join the team?
I already have you, Kachina. You're very cool, though. Test runs, which I don't know if we could do every test run here, but we can probably do the other guy's test run, but you guys probably let me know. We have this new area unlocked. Fetters of Proclamation. Now, I'm worried about clicking on other stuff because I've been told that you can now skip the Archon quest to, like, the next part of the Archon quest. You can just skip it. So I don't want to do that because, like, that would be the opposite of what we want to do with the Archon quest. Now, we have other stuff here like this. Our commission stuff, we can take that as well. I'll take that. Oh, I'll take that too. No problem. Is there something else we got too? Oh my god, I'll take all this stuff. Artifact definition of extraction. Design may not fix some of the main fixes. Artifact. Oh my god, what? The design set in piece, which is design main affix of some of minor affixes. Artifact extraction. Consume 5-star artifacts of level 4 and above to extract. You can extract like the power of artifacts? Am I getting that right?
Once there was a glorious
Oh yeah, they have to do this every update, don't they? Yeah, I got scared there for a second. I'm so terrified to be doing this stuff. Oh, okay, thank you. Oh. Oh, we can select what we want? Yeah. So I chose
I created
Diluc.
another universe and founded paradise.
And founded paradise.
Official, and the princess.
I'm happy with that. And I'm happy that we got our first Natlan character, which is very cool as well. I'm very happy with that. I know nothing about Mualani, Splish Splash Wave Chaser, which is unfortunate because like I usually would do a test, but I can't do a test because I haven't been in Natlan yet. Unfortunately, we have a constellation for Benny, which is a 5th one, but I think it's the one that like we don't want that one, but this will increase the Fantastic Voyage by 3 max. Do I want to get this one as well? I think I do. Wait. Oh, yeah. Oh, we get another wish here as well. Now we know I think there's other features too, but I'm not sure exactly how to use those features. Where like, oh, maybe you have to go into the actual. Okay, hold on a second. Let me try this out. Let's see if this is what we're looking at here. So if we go into upgrades and we go into this, go to collect. That is so freaking good. That is such a cool feature. That is incredible. So then we have, man, that's a godsend. Look at these weapons. That's a godsend. That's so good. Got a 4-star weapon, I'm guessing. Yep. I mean, Sacrificial Sword will take it. Yep. Very cool stuff. Oh, we can buy one. We can buy a Faint Wish. Again, I'm not... oh, we got some mail? Oh, no, we already took the mail out. Yeah, I'm not, like, I think if anyone's watching this who hasn't seen Miter stuff or whatever, like, maybe you're very new. I generally don't get, like, upset by losing out on a 5-star, right? It's not something that we're going to be like, oh, god damn it. Like, it's just fun. It's a fun thing we do. And we can keep wishing over time. And that's what's going to be so fun about this.
My impromptu absence.
I'm sure the
very cool. Very cool stuff. So let's look at the new character we got, which is Kachina, is it? Maybe we can actually take her out in the field for a bit. Before we do anything else. We'll just put her into the party here like this. So we have Diluc as well.
Let's finish this swiftly.
I'll have to change back this party in a bit as well.
Another chance to learn from you.
Okay, so what's the moveset here? Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so cool. And she's a spear user as well. Okay. That's really cool. Like the motion of that as well. Oh my god. That's really neat. But then of course we have something we've been wanting for a while. That's... the way that motion happens there like that as well. I can't believe we have it. It's so surreal seeing Diluc here like this. It's so surreal. Very much in love with what we've obtained here. Very much in love with what we've obtained. I'm so happy. I really am. Like, it was nervous just because I was like, oh man, maybe I should pick the better choice for me, which I know a lot of people say is Tanari. I totally agree, 100%. But as you guys know, like, I've never always been about, like, oh, what's always the best choice? Like, for me, the way I look at it is, like, the Natlan characters, wishing on those, that's fine for me because I don't know who they are, but also it's going to be a while before I level them up, and that's actually, like, a good thing for me now because I have exactly the roadmap of characters I'm leveling up from Fontaine and Sumeru, but none from Natlan. You know what I mean? So we're not overloading on Sumeru characters, we're not overloading on Natlan characters. Very cool stuff. Man, we have a Diluc. We have a Diluc. Very good stuff. Is it possible maybe to put him on a team with Jean? I think that's probably going to be the plan. Maybe Jean, Kaya, Diluc, and like Amber together would be really fun. I don't know, man. I know that sounds weird, but like that'd be a really fun team. Maybe Lisa even. But then again, it's like leveling up more characters, right? But I don't even plan to level up Diluc right away anyway. Like, you know what I mean? This is just a very nice gift that they give us. In all honesty. So in terms of design of this character, how do you guys feel about Kachina? Kachina? There's like a hoodie like tied onto her as well. I know I really like Diluc as well. And honestly, Mualani is a really great design. I actually love the blue in the hair. I really like. I don't know what you call the white paint on the knees. That's something that's actually like related to an actual real life thing. Because sometimes they do like a lot of real life stuff as well. The backdrop is really cool too. Again, I know nothing about these characters. So we'll see what we can do in the future as well. It's a little bit later, by the way, when we're recording this as well. Just came back to it a little bit. Because tomorrow's video is going to be a doozy. It's going to be absolutely gigantic in terms of length. I think it's around 3 hours long, how big it is, the actual episode itself. But I'm really happy with the update. And again, I don't know all the stuff in the update just yet. I know there's a lot of quality of life stuff, which is really cool. But I do want to say that I do think that this character would be really cool to get. We have Kachina, who's our first character. As you can see here. This move is neat. This move is super neat. Again, I'm gonna obviously hear about your guys' opinion on these characters going forward. I wonder who voices her as well. Again, like, I don't know, like, I like the move a lot. We can actually check here as well. Some cool idle animations here as well. The weapon is a spear. We like a spear user. Again, I don't read the Twitter posts, but I have seen her. I think I've seen this character posted a lot around the place. So I don't know if it's like if it's a popular character or if it's a not popular character. I just always scroll by them, but I always see like their face being posted everywhere. Diluc, who is just like generally a character who like I've been wanting for a while. Look at this beautiful man. Very cool to get as well. Yeah, we'll see. We could just like, again, we're guaranteed to get, if we do get our next 5-star is going to be Mualani. So that's what's good. We're guaranteed to get this like really, I like the hair. I like the hair a lot. But again, we're not going to know exactly what this character really feels like unless we get right up and close with them really. But for now, I want to say thank you to Ty Forever 2, Jamie Bull, Janet Banana, The Ghost of Inazuma, Felicious Felix, George Candelaria, Eskun, Ewald, Radish, Anusta, Shabbatterbread, Malcolm Day, Death Trap, and Lynx Markey. And I will see you guys for tomorrow and the final part of Act 5. 3 hours long.